welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I have the August spending results for you, and then I also decided to show you what kind of new I got in August and also what I have used, because I'm aiming for using what I have, so I want to show you that also. So I have my spending tracker still in my personal rings behind the screen, so money tab, and I have the September tracker here, my bills tracker, and here is the August tracker. I set myself a goal for 20 no spend days. My budget was the normal 50 euros and I had 37 euros 66 cents from July, so that was in total little less than 90 euros. Then, that you can more easily follow along, I have a color code. Well, that's not for you, that's for me, but it's also easier for you to follow along. So green is the best color, that's a no spend day. Blue is kind of second best, so that's anything necessary like groceries. Then pink is the passion spending, because pink is one of my favorite colors. And then yellow is for anything else spending wise that doesn't go in the blue or pink category. If you are watching the first time and you are wondering what's here on the other side, that's my other passion spending, which I call inner child, and for example books go in that category, but here I'm focusing on this stationery side of things. The first day was a lot of shopping, but nothing in here. Then I was aiming for no spend days. As you can see, I have been like, I'm going to make it. Then something for home and food and health, and then again a nice streak of no spend days. And then this was the first tough day this month, because there is an washi store, or I should say was a washi store here in Finland. It was mainly like an online store. They had the warehouse where you could visit, but I have never been there because it's so far along. So on the 11th they had everything half off, so 50% off. And that was so tempting. I had to go through what all they had still left in their store, but due to pretty high shipping costs compared to, it's a pretty small price for a washi roll, I decided not to buy anything. Actually, it was the same day I was in a store and they had some pens 23% off, and I was pretty tempted because it was a ballpoint pen where you could put like those normal ink cartridges you use in fountain pens. And I was so tempted, but because I didn't come up with a good use for that pen, because I was thinking, well, if I put a fountain pen ink there, why wouldn't I use my fountain pens, because I love them. And the colors weren't like my favorites, so I could leave that pen there. But believe me, it was again a tough decision. One reason why I could leave those washis on the 11th was because on the 15th, the same store where the pen was tempting me, they had washi. And I maybe can put here a picture of the washi. I don't remember now the price. It was either, I think, €1.99 or €2.99, something like very cheap. But I really didn't like any of those. None of them was like, oh, I have to have it. And I wasn't sure about the quality, and so I was so proud of myself that I could again walk out of the store and I didn't buy anything stationery related. And then on the 23rd, the same washi store sent me an email, now everything 60% off. And I was like, no, don't do this to me. 60% off. Of course, I had to go see what they had left. The store was closing with those owners, so they wanted to get rid of what they had left in their warehouse. Maybe if you have followed along and you see my inserts and so, I'm a huge washi lover, but I have in my standards, a pretty big collection. A quick guess, about 100 rolls. I haven't counted in a while, but I want to have a smaller collection. I want to have all the main colors and only washi that I really love. Nothing like some that's okay. I want to have a collection that I love. So now my goal is to use it. And these are from, I don't know, these are probably not all from August, so there might be something from July, but at least these are all from this summer. So I have been using my washi. When I want to use something, I try to choose something that hasn't so much left, so it's easy to use up. So something like this. This doesn't have a lot anymore. I don't know, it's even just one. Let's see. This is one of my favorites from years back, but yes, so you saw it. I had 1 centimeter left. But I love this. It said it always seems impossible until it's done. And I love this. It's not like the best quality or anything, but I love this. And okay, now I can add it here. This is a success for this month or this summer, but especially for August, because there were so many tempting washi sales, but I stayed strong because I only want to add something that I love now in my collection. I didn't buy anything from the minus 60% sale. And I'm proud of myself because I think I said it in the July spending that I would love to have a no spend August in stationery. So that has also helped me to say no thank you. So again, a lot of no spend days, and on the 27th I already reached my 20 no spend days goal. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. And then, as you can see, I had only 2, 4, 6, 8 spending days. 8 spending days in August. This was such an excellent month, and as you can already see, I didn't buy anything stationery related. It was a success. So 0 spending. So I'm going with the same amount as I started the month. I'm going to September, and I'm also happy about, because in July I had still almost 58 euros per month my spending in stationery. So now it dropped to almost 50 euros, which is my monthly budget. So I would be happy if I could get this average spending under 50 euros. I don't know, that just would feel nice to me. And I had 23 no spend days in August. But then I still wanted to show you something that I did, because I have showed you these earlier. If you remember, I bought the 19 millimeter rings from Moterm, and I was thinking about putting those in my Apunto, but then I put them here. I know this doesn't look pretty, but that's okay. I bought this because it has a pretty cover and it feels nice. It's I don't know, there is something about this cover. It just feels nice, and it says inspiring markings. It's a bit weird text, but I don't know, it's just I had this notebook and I tried to use it as a notebook, but the paper was so bad quality that I just couldn't. It was so rough and thick, and it was thirsty. If you know that kind of paper, it felt bad to write on the paper. But I also decided in August that I'm sick and tired of my philosophy of, I don't know where that comes from, but I have thought that I have to use first the things that I don't like so much before I can use the things that I love. So that goes, for example, to the washi. So I have to use first those that I don't love before I can use my favorites. But of course, I don't want to use those that I don't love, because those don't make me happy, and then I don't like to use my planner, and that's a bad cycle to be in. I don't remember where that came from, but I just realized that doesn't make any sense, because when I'm using these bad ones, my good ones go bad and I never get to use the lovely notebooks and papers that I have, because I'm stuck using these that I don't like, and I'm not using them because I don't like them. So you maybe get the point. So I took the papers out of this book so that I could put them in the paper bin. I was thinking about throwing this away, but then I was like, but I like the cover. So this idea came a bit late, so that's why I had already ripped these inner pages also away. But I could put here some nice paper to just cover this up. It's okay. But I then realized that these 19mm personal rings are perfect for this notebook cover. And I can use this for archiving some old inserts or whatever, but I don't know, I'm so happy about it. It's just like, I'm so happy to use things that I have and make them more, because now I can put nice paper inside instead of using the bad one that this notebook had. So I can put here something nice and make it prettier, or then it's just okay like this to use. But I'm happy about this. And then when I had made this, I got the courage. Maybe you remember this. I showed you this in June spending. And if you watched that, you maybe remember that I was very unhappy with the rings because they aren't standard. So I couldn't punch any new papers inside. And this has also the same problem, that this paper just, it's okay. It's not as bad as this one had, but it's not wonderful. It's okay, not wonderful. And somebody suggested to take these rings out and maybe put something new in. So yesterday I had the energy and I yanked these out. It wasn't such an easy job, but I did it. And what I have here inside, I put these are the Moterm 30mm rings that I bought earlier this year to try out the size, and I put them in here. I think this is maybe a bit crooked, but it's okay, and you can see I haven't yet covered these holes, but I will do it when I have a use for it. This is now personal size rings, but this is an A5 size paper. And I could punch it with the personal size setting. So then I could put A5 papers here inside. Or then I can just put normal personal size papers. But I'm so happy about it because now I could use it. And again, the rings are a perfect size for this folder. And this other one, this fits personal size inserts just fine. So I have these two new binders and I'm so happy about them, and because they are so new I haven't had the time to put anything inside, but I just wanted to show you how I use the things that I have bought. So then I have here my September insert, and I haven't yet had time to plan September, but there is a spoiler, so I didn't buy anything on the first day. So now you know that I didn't buy, at least on the first day, anything from Hobonichi, for example. But I thought I could fill this with you. First, I put my budget in here, and I will give myself the 50 euros as usual in the stationery section, and then here on the other side I give myself the smaller budget. Or like, this is also 50 euros, but I take out everything that's like a monthly subscription. So my ebook subscription and my YouTube subscription I have already taken out of this sum. So this is what I'm left from that budget. Then here I had the 87 and 66 from August. So I have 137 and 66 when the month starts. So my inner child budget, I had only left 33.91. So that's 59.93, so not so much, but okay. So then the toughest decision. How many no spend days? September has 30 days and 5 weeks. I'm looking at my wall calendar here. So I would like to have 2 days of shopping at least per week. That would make 10 days of shopping, so 20 no spend days. But I know that this is a little bit special month. There is my mom's birthday, and we are maybe visiting some relatives and so, but again, I should survive with the 2 shopping days a week. And again, if I fail, I fail, but I know that if I have a tough goal, I'm more mindful with my spending and shopping. So failing here, it's not bad, but failing here is bad. So I will go again with the 20 no spend days for September. And I have already one done, so 19 or spend days to go. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. How did your August go? Or the start of September go, spending wise? Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments. Bye bye.